Okay, now I can do it. Okay, so one of the things we have is you downloaded the IsoLife app already, correct? On your phone?
Yes, I do have the IsoLife app. Yeah.
Okay, so when you're in your back office, I'm logged in as Randy right now. Under team,
Okay.
there at the bottom is this thing called Manage My Carts. So
Okay.
this is the coolest thing ever. So you can have as many different carts as you want. What I would recommend for you is for sure do the Everyday Health Pack, which is the one that we did to enroll you, where it's the shakes, the cleanse, and the ionics. Okay, so that one comes in at your 161. I would do the 3 enrolling packs that you get the double PIBs, which is the basic, the premium, and the value.
Right.
And then you can have as many other different packs as possible. So for instance, Randy is totally in love with this new CBD oil and tune patch, which I'm calling the pain patch. Like it is a gem. So if we have somebody who's just coming in for the pain patch, I did one of those. If you have somebody who wants to just do 4 shakes, even though I completely agree with the synergy of the system, I will meet them where they are and do that. However, I would rather them do the Everyday Health Pack over the 4 shakes because we know if they're not experiencing ionics, they're not going to get it. And then I have one, this is mainly for Zach and Jake. It's the breakfast energy snack because a lot of college kids aren't putting together the synergy of the system. But what they will do is have a shake for breakfast. They'll have a bar on their way to class, and they'll do an e-shot as they're cramming for a final. So you can make as many carts as you want, and you can name them what you want to name them.
Oh, cool.
So here's what I want to show you. So here's your homework before you go back to work if possible. I want you to go to team, go to manage my recommended carts. It is as easy as you click on to create a new cart. Yes, you're going to have them have an auto ship. And you're going to come back to your original enrolling screen and create whatever you want in a cart.
Okay.
And then at the end, it's going to ask you to name it. Okay?
Okay.
And then you hit save. Now, here's the super duper wow factor. So when you log in, see if it doesn't have me log in again. Okay, I'm going to unshare my screen. Okay, when you log into your IsoLife app, it's thinking about it.
Yeah, mine will try to log in and then it says, "Good morning, Jessica," and then it logs me right back up.
Okay, so when you click on the little person, I got to move my finger to get to it. When you click on this little person at the bottom of your IsoLife app, and you scroll down, and in the middle, if I can get this to see it, it's going to say Share Isagenix, right?
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
There. So you click on Share Isagenix, and look, all of your carts that you put in Manage My Cart show up. So let's just, and I'm going to, for sake purposes, let's just say Josh is ready to try some shakes working in the hospital. And let's say he's only open to shakes at this point. Well, at this one, it's not showing that package. So let's just Everyday Health Pack. Click whatever cart, and you can even say you're on the phone with Josh, and he's like, I need the ionics, I need some shakes, and I want an energy drink, whatever. You can create a cart that says Josh's cart, so that when you go in here, you click on Josh's cart, and then it lets you pick which leg to put them on, right or left leg. And then at the bottom, the blue bar says Share Recommended Cart. When you click that, you get the option of who and how you're going to send it to them. Facebook message, text, email, and you pick your person. The best part,
That's really cool. Can you put comments in there?
Yeah, so what happens is, say you're going to send it in a text.
Okay.
Josh's name is going to come up. It's going to give the hyperlink for them to sign themselves up, and it gives you space to write a note. So you can be like, hey, Josh, these are the products we talked about. All you have to do is click on the link. It's going to walk you through how to do it. Let me know if you have any questions. Send. They go through, they get to pick their flavors if they don't like what you've picked for them. They sign themselves up. You can see where they are in the process of signing themselves up. So say you have somebody start and a week goes by and they don't continue, you can be like, hey, just checking to see if you're having any troubles with that link. You know, that's the nice way of saying, what the hell, finish your sign up.
Yeah, why haven't you started?
Yeah, so depending on how well you know the person, depends on, you know, what that message is. And they do it themselves. Done. And the best part with that is it's duplicatable. Once you have your cart set up, all you have to do is go into your app and send them the link. So it dawned on me.
That is really cool.
Yeah, duh, why I didn't show you this earlier. And I think what hit me was the whole part when you said you went back to work briefly and people started asking you about it. And I'm like, oh, we need to get her to put some carts in so that while you're busy between people and you can, like, you don't want to do this before you've had the conversation. You still want to have some conversation, find out their goals, schedule 3-way call, whatever.
Right.
Once they say yes, or every once in a while, you'll get this person going, I don't know what you're doing, but I've got to have it. How do I get it? In that case, you make a very abbreviated, quick, I got the best thing for you. What flavors do you like in shakes? You send it to them, boom. Those are like 1 out of a million, but you will get them every once in a while. I've had like 2. So, you know, you're going to do your beginning process the same. You still want to find out their goals. You want to find out what solutions we have for them, how we can help them. But on the back end, especially on the fly and being back to work, you're either going to use one of your carts you've already created, or if you need to come up with a custom cart, you're going to go back in, make a cart, title it their name, you know, Josh's cart, and send it to them and let them self-sign up. Now, you're still going to alternate left and right leg, keep building momentum. And as we talked about in the last one, look for your holes, look for your weaknesses on your leg of where do you need to add them. Here's the other thing. Say you sign somebody up on a rush. Josh says, yes, I'm finally ready. Let's do this. You sign them on the left leg and you're like, oh, I really wanted him on the right leg. You have 2 days to call corporate and they'll switch legs for you.
Oh, good to know. Okay.
So questions on that is that, like, I'm thinking this is going to be so hip for you and making your life so much easier.
I'm actually literally going to do it when we're done because Brandon's cousin Ashley was with my in-laws when they came through Moab, and she saw us do all these shakes, and I let her try one, and I think she's game to try. Awesome. And my Aunt Christy has actually contacted me while I was on vacation. She was like, I think I'm ready. So
rock on, there we go. So do you want me to look at your tree right now to see where?
Yeah, because I still like am not understanding the leg thing, like which leg should go on things.
We're gonna share. I have so many windows open. We're gonna share screen so you can see what I'm looking at again.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see the screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. Okay, you're looking at Isagenix, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go under team, and I like to go to, not enroll, view my team. So those last 2, view my team and manage carts, are the most important parts under the team tab for you.
Okay.
So what you're going to look at is I'm looking for you. So here you are. I'm going to scroll up. I find you. I click on the plus.
Okay.
That lets me see your people.
Okay.
So remember, you always want to have 100 BV on your left and 100 BV on your right.
Right.
So I would.
So think of Randy as not being there because he's still going through lots of like medical testing right now and just is not in a good space for this.
That's fine. And so here's what I'm looking at is so here's the cool part. Now, unfortunately, I don't know why Susan's at 0. So she's a good person to touch base with to find out how she's doing.
Okay.
Because obviously you want her using the product and gaining benefits and feeling great. And that's the whole purpose of her joining.
Okay.
So and what I'm going to show you after this is going to be a way to keep in touch with that. So here's Susan. You're going to want to make a note to follow up and see how she's doing.
Okay.
The good thing of why you added Brandon, because had you not added Brandon, you wouldn't be able to keep cycling because these two are both at 0.
Got it.
So what I would do is I'd add your next 2 people on your left to give you that cushion because these 2 aren't consistent yet.
Okay.
Obviously, Jordan is, and obviously your mom is.
Right.
Let's see if she's still ordering under Dave. So she needs to get Dave up to 100, but that's kind of irrelevant until she adds a second person. However, because he's not at 100, his orders are not accumulating into a bank.
Okay. So I don't think mom cares at all about trying to make money on anything. Like if she did, great. But if she doesn't really care. I couldn't sign up dad, right?
Right. Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
But she may not care yet, but when she gets into retirement and wants a second stream of income, that could change.
Very true. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I would add your next 2 people on your left if you want to make a note of that. So that's what I'm looking for is I pull up your back office, I go to view my team. And when I'm looking at this, I'm like, I want to see make sure I'm being consistent at 100 on your left and 100 on your right. So seeing that you have 2 people at 0, this tells me your left leg is where some pulls or weaknesses are. So put your next 2 people on your left. Once you get a good cushion where you know you have at least 2 or 3 people on each leg consistently ordering, then we're going to go in and we're going to add them under Brandon.
Okay.
Okay.
So two people on each leg, consistent. Like you think I should probably wait like 2 months to see how like Jordan does, and like if I get Christy and Ashley in here and things like that too, before I start adding people under Brandon.
Not necessarily. And like I said, don't be surprised if a bunch of people start asking you at work. Like you just keep doing your thing. And I mean, we've had people enroll 2 every week consistently for, a month, or we have people add 2 a month. So it kind of depends on the pace of how many people are going to be asking. So we'll just see that as it happens. Did you follow what happened as far as minus that, as far as the new shakes, the whole blend shakes with the vitamins?
I have one ordered for myself. Like it should be here probably by Monday.
The difference of why they're different than the other ones.
Well, I know you've talked about the Vitamir, so there's more vitamins in the actual shake, correct?
Yeah, so it's not more vitamins. So I'm going to show you, we're going to watch this together. So here's a great, remember how I told you on Isomovie? You can see Isomovie now, right? Can you see where my mouse is moving? It says weight loss movie. Okay. So I love it because I want you to see this. It's only 2 minutes long, but it explains the science. Again, I love Dr. Plant because he dumbs it down so we can understand it. But this is a really great new video. There's 2 of them. There's the home video is their whole new branding of the art of well-being. I'll let you watch that one on their own. This one is under weight loss. And again, it doesn't matter if people's goal is weight loss. It's the brilliance of this video. So we're going to watch this video because it's super cute.
Look at that big old pile of goodness. Each one of these fruits and veggies is chock full of the vitamins your body needs. We're talking full vitamin diversity. But at Isagenix, we look at that pile of organic goodness and ask, how do we make it into a pile of betterness? Which isn't a word, but stay with me. Our answer, whole blend. It's new, and it's a better way to get all of the nutrients and vitamins your body needs to eat, feel, and live better. How is whole blend better than just diving in face first and eating all these foods? Well, for one, that's not how normal people eat food. And for 2, vitamins. Now that's a new word. You might not have ever heard that word before. So I'll say it again and slower. Vitamers. That's right. Isagenix is making vitamins better. Stick with me because to understand this, we got to get a little sciencey. Where to start? Spinach. That's a good one because inside spinach you can find vitamin B6. Here it is. And if you look inside B6, what's that? Yep, those are Vitamers. 6 different kinds of Vitamers to be exact. Now you might ask, why can't I just have my B6 out of the bottle? You can, and that's good. But that B6 is made out of only 1 vitamin. And the last time we checked, 6 Vitamers is better than 1. Which is why with Whole Blend, you get all 6 Vitamers in your vitamin B6 extracted from organic spinach. And that's just B6. There are lots of vitamins that come from lots of organic veggies in this Whole Blend. The Whole Blend shake has high-quality, undenatured whey protein from grass-fed cows. Don't eat dairy, no problemo amigo. Turns out plants have more to offer than just Vitamers. And our plant protein comes from fava beans, mung beans, and peas. Then, Whole Blend combines all that high-quality protein with Vitamer goodness, adds in just a pinch of sweet to craft a simple shake that provides maximum nutrition. Imagine all the work and money and science and trips to the store it would take for you to get all this nutrition your body needs. It's enough to make your head and your grocery budget explode. But there's no need for those explosions because Isagenix has done all that for you and made it into a simple, affordable meal. Whole Blend. And all of that is what makes Whole Blend better. Whole Blend is another secret to the art of well-being that can only be found with Isagenix.
Don't you love that?
I do like that. And it does make it very simple, and it doesn't sound like too sciencey or anything like
I'm
that.
going to challenge you to send that to your brother. And here's the other thing. So they were talking about with our original shakes, they've never been too much sugar because our original shakes are equal to 1 apple for sugar content. They said, but in going with trends and always trying to get better, the new trend is lower sugar, and it has been for, a few years. So the Whole Blend whey protein has 3 grams less sugar, so it's 7 instead of 10. The plant-based is 1 gram of sugar.
Wow.
Both are low glycemic, but I'm thinking for Josh, his long hours at that hospital, oh my gosh, seriously, this could make his life so much easier. So I'm going to challenge you to send that video to him saying, hey, here's what I learned this weekend. This is speaking your language,
Okay.
To send to him to get his attention. So the other thing quickly I want to chat with you about, because as you continue to share, and you, like at the beginning had said to me, I don't want this to be complicated. I don't want it to be too time consuming. Like, how do you, as your team grows and as you grow in leadership, how do you keep track of everything? And I don't know you well enough to know if you're an organized or disorganized person, if you're a paper or electronic girl. So I'm a paper girl. So typically my organization is here. Like I have all of my prospects in here. I have my enrollment forms in here. And one of the things they recommend, and again, this is your choice. Did you see I'm in my new office and I have a new desk? Your choice as far as how fast or how slow you want to grow an Isagenix business and how big you want it to get. If you want to capture some real money and start cycling a lot every week, it can be done, but there also has to be the hand-holding and the coaching to go along with it. So that being said, I'm going to log you into another site. This was just released at conference. Okay, share my screen. Now, I know money is a thing for you, but I think this could be the most wise $12 you spend. Okay, can you see my screen again? Okay, so they announced this at conference, and it's in one of the breakouts. So if you want to see the whole tutorial how to use it, it's like 30 minutes long. You'll go to celebrationlive2020.com, and it's in the breakout called Technology 2.0. So this is called Penny.
Okay.
Is our new virtual assistant. Now there is a free version of Penny. To be honest, the free version doesn't do much. I think the $12 is worth it.
Okay.
So this is called a CRM. To be honest, this is how low techy I am. I had never heard of what a CRM was, and apparently they've been big for a long time. They're called customer relation management systems, where they help you connect with new people and stay connected with your current team. They're very popular in network marketing industry. So for the last year, I was using a different CRM called Teamzy, and we were paying $29 a month. This Penny app is $12 a month. So this could be
Okay.
like the best $12 ever spent. So I'm going to sign in. Sign in as me, it doesn't matter. We had to do 2 accounts, so we're paying $26. So what it does is it uploads your back office, so you get your whole team in there. And then it shows you, and I am not a techie person, Jess, so if I can do this, anybody can do this. It shows you how to upload your Facebook and Instagram accounts. And supposedly LinkedIn is coming in the next month or 2. And
Cool.
what Penny does is they study all the logarithms and analytics of what to do and who to contact. So Penny, down here is all of your contacts. So you can see I've already uploaded all of my contacts. So I have just under 3,000 contacts in here. In prospecting, they do and it must be in the beginning when you sign up. There's like 3 speeds. Like I'm going to call it slow, medium, and fast. On the slow speed, it's going to give you like 3 to 5 people to contact a day. On the fast speed, it's going to be like 20. So you pick your speed of what you want it to be. So for prospects, and I'll use Teamzy an example because I do think Teamzy was better on the prospecting end. I think Penny is better on the customer service end with Isagenix. So in prospecting, what Teamzy used to say to us is you always want to reach out to 5 people a day. Whether it's sending a personal message, it's putting in a phone call, and it's true connection. And we always remind people that with Isagenix, you're never going to get somebody. You're never hunting people. And I tell people, this is a fishing game. It's not a hunting game. Because if you picture when you're hunting, what does a deer do when you hunt it? It runs. Well, it runs. You're chasing it, it runs away from you. So you don't want to hunt people. You want to tease and draw them in. You want to fish them. You want to lure them in. And you need to build authentic, real friendships. You know what I mean? So when it says reach out or you're prospecting, it's not always hey, do you want to talk to Isagenix? For example, your mom knows this guy, Rick. I dated all through college. It's kind of crazy that we're still friends, even after dating 4 years. His dad just died last month. And so I just did a connection of, hey, I sent him a sympathy card before we moved. We moved here, life got crazy. And I said, I just wanted to know how you and your mom and your siblings are doing with your dad passing. Again, I'm so sorry. I would love Rick on our team. Rick owns a CrossFit studio. Like, and his wife is a chiropractor. Like, come on. So I'll sprinkle in, and it's typically like 1 to 5 or 1 to 6. For every 5 conversations, I'm going to sprinkle in Isagenix. So when it says prospecting, it's true authentic connection. Now, when you prospect, you may get a name on Facebook where you're like, man, I haven't talked to them in years. I don't even know what they're doing. You just go scope out their Facebook page. And it could be something as, oh my gosh, love that picture of your little girl. Kind of thing. So in your prospecting, it's going to give you, and you can even mark people as hot prospects. So, and if you have somebody where they came to mind, like mine is not coming up with a prospecting person to reach out to today, but say you came up with somebody, I'll use your brother example. Say he didn't come up as a name for somebody to reach out to today, but you're like, I'm going to send him that video. You can click add a task, click who it's for, make your note, send the new Whole Blend video to Josh. Click already did this, click done, it marks your task. So prospecting, it's going to go through and give you different things to do. As you friend new people, as you have new coworkers come to work, or you meet a new friend on Facebook, you click here and you add a prospect. You always want to be adding 2 to 3 new people that you've met a day, whether it's online or in person, just to keep them, so you're not always beating a dead horse and always going back to the same people.
Okay.
Now on the customer care end, what's really cool is, so as you sign people up, we do the walk out of the box, we check in on week 1, we check in on week 2. It's going to tell you so-and-so has their box opening. So say you had just signed up Jordan this week. In 2 days, when you click into Penny, it's going to say contact Jordan for box opening.
Okay.
It's going to do a check-in a week out. It's going to do a first month check-in. It's going to tell you when their ISA Body Challenge is due. And there's one that tells you when their auto ship is coming due.
Okay, that's really nice.
Let me, because I've worked mine for a while, let me do this real quickly. I'm going to log out and come back in as Randy. Because I don't know what we've done on that account lately. So sign in as Randy. Okay, here we go. So customer care. Oh, come on, that's showing the same person. Oh no, that's showing Randy. Okay, go back to customer care. Auto ships. Wow, surprisingly, usually there's somebody there, like almost every day I've logged in. So what it does for auto ships is it gives you a 5-day notice.
Okay.
Here's the other cool thing that we've never been able to do until this came. Like when you place an order, I could see your BV, but I couldn't tell what was in your cart. When you click auto ship reminders, you get to see what they've ordered in their order history.
Okay.
So if you know somebody has fallen off the synergy of Isagenix and they're just doing shakes and they've ditched the Ionics, that opens up a conversation. Hey, weren't you getting any non-scale results for Ionics? Your energy up, your sleep better? Oh yeah, why did I stop doing that? Let's get that back in your next shipment. So this is your organization piece to remind you to help them go through their box, check in the first month, look to see whose auto chips are coming up. So again, the cool thing about this is I'm all into power hours and efficiency. As you know, I don't sit at this desk and work 8 hours straight. What I'm working is in the pockets of my life. So we get up, we go work out, I come back in, I log into Penny, I see who I need to contact, we go out, we do something fun, I make a couple of posts during the day, I come back just to like maybe I've made a new connection, or maybe I thought of somebody to send a message to and connect with, but they weren't on my task. I'll come back and add those tasks that weren't on my assignment. That, again, depending on your pace, you can work it as slow or as fast as you want, but this is your organization piece for both contacts and customers.
Okay.
$12 a month.
Okay.
I'm like, seriously, this is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So I would go, if you want to, see the whole tutorial, the celebration2020.com.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a comment on ISA Journey. Celebration recap is only available for 1 more week. So I really like the breakouts, even more so than the general session. So I would go through the breakouts and see what interests you. Most of them are 30 to 45 minutes long. But at night, I would say, I know you're catching up coming off of vacation, but instead of watching TV or something, plug into some of those breakouts. And this one was called Technology 2.0. So I'm all about being efficient and helping you do this as simple and duplicate. Because here's the other thing. This is duplicatable. You can teach Jordan how to do this. You can teach Susan how to do this. Like, that's what we want. We want them to all be able to manage their own carts, send people their own link to sign up, and be able to keep track of your people. Because as we say, people can't be duplicatable, but systems can. So if you can teach people how to manage a cart and sign up with the ISA Life app and teach them Penny app, they can learn to be self-sufficient. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Are you excited about these things?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I really like what you showed me in the back office, and then I think I will try to do Penny, at least try it out, for the fact that I'm not horribly unorganized, but I'm not to the point where I need to be.